Hi everyone, so today I just thought we'd do a little half an hour of just a stretching and mobilising session, so fairly easy hopefully, but just get your body moving and give you a good stretch off, and then you could use this when you wanted to. So we'll make a start. So we're going to have a stand in the middle of your space, and we're just going to start with some arm scissors. So nice big deep breaths in, tummy muscles in, head and neck nice and long. And then we're going to come back down into the centre. We're going to side bend. So really try and just drop into that movement, let your head come all the way over. Let your arm reach down. Nice big deep breath. It's going to be a little bit slower pace probably today. Just taking a bit more time just to let everything lengthen out. And then we're going to come back up and over to the other side. Again, just let everything go, try and really lengthen out through your neck, let your head drop over, let the arm reach down. Try and keep the square arms to the front. The temptation often with this side bend is to kind of come into this position, but try and stay fairly straight to the front. Big breath, coming up, swapping over to the other side. Again, big breath, lengthening down. Big breath. And swap over. Big breath. Lengthen down. Back into the centre, arm comes over. Big reach. Again, try and just keep your body nice and square onto the front. And reach that arm over. And swap. So arm over, reach. Back into the centre, tuck your chin, rolling down towards your toes. Nice and steady, hang down at the bottom. Just let everything go. Nod the head, shake the arms, shake the head. And then rolling back up in the centre. Arching backwards, hands into your lower back. Squeeze your elbows together. Back into the middle, coming forwards again. This time swaying right round to the sides. Again, no tension to your head and neck. And then back into the centre. Rolling all the way back up, hands into your lower back again, arch backwards. Back into the centre, feet a little bit wider. We're going to lean over to one side. So we're going to try and keep your hips square to the front, but lean over to the side. So you should feel a good stretch through the inside of that leg. Big breaths again. Taking your time just to allow your body just to adapt and lengthen. And then we'll swap over. So again, legs staying straight, really push your hips over to the side. Body square on. And again, swap over, up nice and tall. Coming across. So push your hips across. As you push your hips across, you should really feel an increase in that stretch. Oh, the screen's gone wonky. Sorry about that. Keep going. And then we'll swap over to the sides. Again, push your hips across. Hope that didn't make you feel too seasick. And then back into the centre, up tall, tuck your chin, rolling down. So if you can get your hands down to the ground, let them rest down, let your head go. You might be able to get your hands flatter. You might just be on your fingertips. If you need neither of those and you feel like you want some support, you can grab onto your shins, or you can hold elbow to elbow and just rest down, nodding and shaking through the head, let the shoulders go. Big breaths, relaxing into it. And then we'll come across to one leg. So again, wherever you're comfortable, you might be towards your knee, you might be on your shin, you might be down on the ground. Trying to keep the legs straight. Then let your head drop in towards that leg. And then we'll swap over to the other side. And then back into the centre. Again, let everything go. Nice big deep breaths. Rolling up in the centre. We're going to turn your toes in one direction, keep the other foot facing the front, and then squeeze forward. So we're going to bend through the front knee, keep the back leg straight. You can have your hands on your hips and just push forwards, or if you want to, arms out in front and reach. And then you're going to keep the legs where they are, but turn your body back into the centre. Try and keep that back knee pushed out. Squeeze. Big breath. Coming back into the middle, swap the toes. So turn that one back to the front, turn the other one out to the side. Reach forwards, bend through the front knee. Let your body follow that leg. If you feel like your knee's coming over your toes, just step that leg a little bit further. Again, you can be hands on here, or you can reach out. So let that back leg just drop in. Keep that position, and then turn your body to the front. Big breath, squeeze. And again, big breath, squeeze a little bit more. Back into the centre. We're going to do one more on each side again. So turn your toes. You might find you can go a little bit further. So maybe just walk those toes a little bit more away before you bend the knee. So then bend the knee. So again, hands on your hips or out in front, reach. Big breath. Breathe out, dropping into it a little bit more. And then turn your body to the front, keep the legs moving in the same direction. Drop your shoulders down, we don't want them up here. Breathe. And then we'll swap again, so turn the toes back, turn these toes away. Reach again a little bit further with that leg, and then reach here or here. Big breath. And again, big breath. See if you can drop into it. And then turn your body to the front, keep the legs going. Big breath. And then coming back into the centre. Tuck your chin now, those legs are a little bit wider. Tuck your chin, rolling down again in the centre. You might find now you can get your hands a little bit closer down to the ground. Again, if not, fingertips, grab your legs or hold your elbows. If you can, come right down. If you want to, you can turn your hands backwards towards behind you. And then just rest down into it as much as you can. Big breaths. And then if you want to, you can have a little bit of a sway side to side. So keep the legs straight. But just a little bit of movement through your trunk, just pushing the hip away from the direction that you're going, and that will just increase that stretch a little bit. And then we're going to come back up in the centre, roll your way back up. Okay, then from there we're going to bring these legs together, so you can just step them in a little bit, and then we're going to give your shoulders a little bit of an open out. So elbows tucked in, palms up, opening out to the side. So again, up nice and tall. Each time just seeing if you can just squeeze those shoulder blades together a little bit more and push the arms out to the side. Again, make sure your elbows stay into your side. We don't want the elbows coming out and the arms coming in, so keep them in and then open. Good, and then in front we're going to keep the palms up, elbows tucked in, and then we're going to turn the palms down. So turn around as far as you can. You might get a little bit more than just palms down, and then all the way around again, a little bit more than palms up. Down and up, down and up, down and up. So good just to mobilise these joints in your forearm, especially if you maybe find you're doing a bit more work on laptops, PCs. Good to get moving. And then we're going to bring your palms together, push the heels of your hands together, draw your elbows out to the side, let the heels of the hands come down, up tall, fingers nice and straight. And then from there we're going to keep the hands together, we're going to link the hands, and then we're going to reach forwards, keep up nice and tall through your upper body, just reach the shoulders, coming forwards, push the hands forwards, and then drop your head down, and then really round through your upper back, so push the hands away, keep your lower back nice and still, round through the upper back, and then from there coming back in, so draw the palms back towards you and round, push the hands away, and then bring the hands back in. Then we're going to open out behind, so either palms out and up and look up to the ceiling, or you can link the hands behind and look up, whichever you find works for you. So just have a look up, open through the chest, and then again come in front, so link the hands, push away, head up, push, 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 and then drop your head, and then really round as much as you can. So feel your shoulder blades separating, let them go away from each other, and then turn the palms to face you, push the hands away, and then slowly coming back up, and then open out behind, looking up. Big breaths. And then back into the centre. We're going to come to the end of your mats, come up nice and tall, tuck your chin, rolling down, and then from there walk your hands forwards. Tuck my top in. So from there we're going to walk forwards, and then walking the hands in, push the heels down towards the ground, walking through the heels. So nice warm up and stretch through the calves. Then we're going to push one down, hook your other foot over the top if that's comfortable. Hold it there. Big breaths. Walking through again. And then swap over. Push the heel down. Nice big deep breaths. Trying to get that heel closer down to the ground as much as you can. Walking through. And then swap again. Push the heel down. And walking through again. And and swap. Then we're going to bring both heels, try and push them down to the ground, then bend your knees a little bit. So push them down as much as you can, then bend your knees. Good, then straighten the knees and bend the knees. Just a little bend and straighten and then lower down. And then we're going to get a little block underneath your knees. And then from there we're going to reach your hands forward, knees separated. Reach forwards, let your head rest down. Nice big deep breaths in. And then we're going to come up to all fours. So we're going to have knees underneath your hips, hands over your shoulder, underneath your shoulders, and then we're going to round and arch. Round and arch. Round and arch. Round and arch. And then we're going to come into a thread the needle, so one hand comes underneath, let the head rest down. Big reach through as much as you can. And then coming round and up to the ceiling. Underneath. Round and up to the ceiling. So again, remember, we're just trying to slow it down a little bit today. So nice and steady. Holding it if you want to. Or just moving. Nice steady pace. Then we'll swap over. Every time you reach through, just see if you can just push a little bit more. And reaching underneath a little bit more. Reaching out a little bit more. Last one. Good, coming back into the centre, curl your toes under. Have a little sit back on those toes. I just want you to close your eyes, have your palms up, and for some of you don't like this, but if you can, just tolerate it for a few big deep breaths. So just focus on your breathing. Try and let your body just relax into it. Nice big deep breaths, no tension through your body. Focus on your breathing. Last big breath. Let your toes flatten out, sit back. Again, sit up nice and tall, palms up. Either let your gaze just soften or close your eyes if you want to. Again, just a few nice big deep breaths. Remember, there's always that trick if your mind's busy, just counting the breaths. One more big breath. And then And from there, we're going to have a lay on your back. So you've got a thin cushion or a towel pocket underneath your head, laying down on your back. So just tilting through. And then we're going to bring one knee into your chest, slide the other one away. Give it a good hug in. And then I'm going to pop your hand on the same side as the knee, on the knee, and then circle round. So your hand's just going to help just control that movement. Meaning the hip doesn't have to work quite as hard. Just mobilising through nice circles. And then we'll change direction. Again, nice big deep breaths. Trying to relax into it today. And then we're going to pop the inside, your foot, the sole of your foot onto the inside of your opposite thigh. And just let the knee just open out to the side. Trying to keep your pelvis level on both sides. Use your hands for a bit of feedback if you're not sure. Nice and steady. Just let it drop down, let gravity do the work. Just relax, let that knee lower down to the ground. And then we'll slide that leg away. Hug your opposite knee into your chest, give it a good squeeze in. Big squeeze. And then hand on the same side, on the knee, circle round. So again, let the hand just help lead that movement. And we'll change direction. Last one. And then the sole of the foot onto the inside of the opposite thigh or inside of the knee, and then let the knee just open up down to the sides. Again, hands on, give yourself a bit of feedback. Big breaths. Just try and let that knee just lower down with gravity, just relax into it. When you're ready, coming back into the centre. I'm going to bring both knees just above your hips, hands on your knees, circling the hips round again. So you should just feel like a massaging effect on your lower back, the top of your pelvis. And then change direction. And then we're going to pop the feet down, so one and then the other. Arms are going to come out to the side, legs are super glued together, feet and knees together, arms out, palms down, let the knees come over to one side, head in the other direction. And again, just nice big deep breaths. Just try and relax into it, make sure the top foot's jumped on top of the bottom foot. Shoulder blades are down. Big breaths. And then when you're ready, big breath in, pull your ribcage back into the centre, let the knees follow over to the opposite side. the knees lower down, top foot on top of the bottom one, shoulder blades down, head in the opposite direction, big breath. Just relax into it. Big breath in as you're breathing out, pull the ribcage back, let the knees follow. One more to each side. Let those knees drop down. Big breath. One more big breath. Pull the ribcage back, let the knees follow. Over to the other side. Let the knees drop down. Big breath. And when you're ready, back into the centre. Arms by your side, feet and knees hip distance apart. Just slowly rolling up into a shoulder bridge. Again, we're just mobilising. So just going to get to the top and then slowly back down. Thinking about each joint moving one by one. Slowly up, breathing out. Slowly in, coming back down. Slowly breathe in as you come down. Slowly out as you go up. And again, 2 more. Breathing out, coming up. In, coming back down. And down. And then from there, slide one leg away, pull the other knee into your chest, hands behind the back of your knee, and then straighten up to the ceiling, ankle up and down. Circle round. Change direction. And with that leg, I want you to bring it right across your body. Your opposite arm's going to go out to the floor. And then stretch across. Big breath. So your head can either stay in the centre or you can go to the opposite side. And then bend your knee, come back into the centre, slide that leg away. Straighten the other leg up to the ceiling, ankle up and down. Circle round. Change direction. With that leg straight, let your other hand help you, opposite hand. And then arm out to the side, bring that leg across. So if you don't like it with your leg straight, you can just let it bend if you want to and bring it across that way. But if you're okay with it straight, just lengthen that leg out nice and straight. Big breath. Then bend the leg, bring it back into the centre. And again, bending both knees. Have a roll onto your side. And then sit yourself up in the centre. I'm going to roll up, just give your quads a stretch, and then we are done for today. So tuck your feet underneath, rolling up nice and tall. Bringing one heel to your bottom. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, lift your chest. We can give your neck a little bit of a stretch at the same time if you feel nice and steady, so you can use your opposite hand and just come across to the side. If you feel like that's too much, you can just concentrate on the leg. Big breaths. And then relaxing down, we'll swap over. So heel into the bottom. And hand on. Coming across in the opposite direction. And again, back into the centre. Swap over. This time have a little look round over your shoulder. And then over the other side. Back into the middle. Swap over again with the legs. Heel into your bottom, up nice and tall. Look over one shoulder. And then the other shoulder. Back into the centre. Nice big deep breath. Feet nice and wide, reaching up. And dropping down. And again, reach up. And drop down. Up. And down. Up. And relaxing down. So there you go. Hopefully you feel like your body's had a good move, and you could use that one at any point if you feel like you're a bit stiff or a bit tight, and I will see you soon. Thanks for joining me. Bye.